NHS prescription charges have gone up again, leaving vulnerable people at risk of being unable to afford medicine. Prescription items are currently £9.15, which is set to go up to £9.35 in England. It comes after the price was increased by 15p last year, and 20p in both 2019 and 2018. The cost was £7.40 10 years ago, in 2011. From April 1st, the price of a 3-month prescription will become £30.25, an increase of 60p, and the 12-month prescription will be £108.10, an increase of £2.20, according to the Pharmaceutical Services Negotiating Committee, PSNC. Pharmacy bodies have long called for England to scrap the prescription. Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland do not have charges on prescriptions. Laura Cockrell, chairwoman of the Prescription Charges Coalition, said, by continuing to drive up the cost of prescriptions, the government is ignoring clear evidence that the charge is a false economy that leaves people unable to afford vital medication, which can then place increased pressure on the NHS through emergency hospital admission. No one should be forced to choose between eating or heating their home and paying for vital med. At this highly volatile economic time, it is incredibly disappointing that yet again, people with long-term conditions are being penalized by an outdated prescription charge. The coalition called for a review of the government's widely outdated exemption list, which was created when some conditions, like HIV, didn't even exist. Ms. Cockram added, it needs to take the time to do this rather than just plowing on with a price increase, so people with long-term conditions like Parkinson's, asthma and MS, are no longer penalized for having the wrong condition. Who is exempt from prescription charges? You can get free NHS prescriptions if, at the time the prescription is dispensed, medical exemption certificates are issued. If you have, you are also entitled to free prescriptions if you or your partner, including civil partner, receive, or you're under the age of 20 and the dependent of someone receiving various income support. Read more about who can get free NHS prescriptions. Amendments to the National Health Service, charges for drugs and appliances, regulations were laid before Parliament on Tuesday, according to the legislation website page. Announcing the increase, PSNC Chief Executive Simon Duke said, the prescription charge increase is our yearly reminder that the government mandates community pharmacy teams to be not only clinicians but also taxed. After the year that pharmacy teams have all experienced, the continued use of frontline healthcare staff for this purpose is unwelcome, and it comes after bodies including PSNC and the British Medical Association, BMA, called on Health Secretary Matt Hancock to temporarily remove the charge during the pandemic in April last year. A Department of Health and Social Care spokeswoman said, nearly 90% of prescription items are dispensed free of charge in community pharmacies in England, and existing exemptions are in place covering children, pregnant women, and those over 60, on a low income or with medical conditions like cancer, epilepsy and diabetes. Patients with long-term conditions or on a low income can apply for a range of prescription charge exemptions or additional support through the NHS low-income. Patients can also buy prepayment certificates to cover all the prescriptions they need for just over £2 per week.